morning from Tennessee, guys. We're up in the mountains. We're in a beautiful spot here. The trees are just starting to turn color, so they're not the colors we were hoping for yet, but they may be in a couple of days here. We're sitting outside here in the morning, the first morning, having a nice breakfast. Some fruit and bread, some coffee. RV's all set up. And this is called Smoky Bear Campground. We're about 18 miles away from Gatlin, I think to the southeast. Can't quite remember. Anyway, nice little campground. Just a quick intro video. Truck did good pulling it up. She was working hard to get up those hills. We may need to buy a diesel. So guys, we're a couple miles back in this trail in the Appalachian Mountains, not too far from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And this is a hiking trail, you know, one that's set up on the maps for tourists to use. Anyway, we're way back in here a couple miles, and here's a log barn that we came across. There was a sign back there that said Old Barn to the right, so we hung a right off the main trail and it brought us here. Very cool. It's cool seeing these rock formation walls that the settlers here put up to kind of combat the erosion from coming down the mountain and sweeping them off their flat spots of land. This is a pretty amazing barn. So it's made with logs. And the roof is all shake, wood shake roof, covered with leaves right now. It said on the map, Lori said earlier, this was built in the mid-1800s. You get a good view of what the roof is made out of. So it's all wood shake, all cut local to this area. There's a little overhang for some shade. They probably had chicken coop or something in there.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, how are you? Actually, this was probably a chicken coop, looking at it. This is on wood hinges. It's amazing how these guys built this stuff. So wood hinge, you can see where they bored out the bottom hole to put the pin in here. The top hole, for ease, they just carved out a little channel for the top pin to go in and then put this piece over it to keep it in place. And you have a hinge door. Looks like this was probably a chicken coop. And then horses and livestock in the main barn. These are probably a couple pig houses here and here. And then this looks like it was, actually this is probably too small for pig or horses too. These were probably all pig barn, pig pens, whatever you call them. Anyway, just a cool little area. Very interesting to see something that's 150, close to 200 years old and how they built it. Survival, man. Beautiful up here. We're thinking this is a well house, guys. There's no signs marking what this stuff is, but it's kind of weird. It's a little structure. It's not, sealed up by any means. Maybe it used to be by chinking. I don't know. But again, it's just that shake roof, wood shake roof. But inside, there's no floor. It's all stones stacked up, kind of like a cistern, and an underground stream feeding it. I don't know if you could see that or not. And there's a pool built up down there. So I don't know if they use this as a well for a constant water source, and they just covered it up so that it wouldn't get covered up by rocks and leaves and erosion, or what. Lori found it. She's a big explorer.
Yes, there's a big pile of rocks over there that are stacked up high, which I can only guess is where they burn the witches at the stake.
Let's go look at the witch burning area. So my best guess is smokers. These look like they were some sort of chimney formation, but there was no other areas here for a structure to be inside of. And there's several of these around, and they're not set up any way where they would be connected. There's one across the way there. And then there's one way down over there, pointing right at it. I don't know if you could see it from here. And I'm thinking they smoked their meat in here. They look like they were chimney type of things, maybe with a separate compartment where they stored the meat. They started a fire in a fire chamber, let the smoke come up and smoke the meat that way. Just my best guess. I'll have to research it.
So Ralph's guessing it's a smoker, but I like the witch burning idea better.
Nice. Imagine if I dropped my phone in there. And we're going up yonder mountain. This hill, pretty steep. Pretty fun. Exciting. Glass panels. Hey guys, today we're in Crosby entrance of Smoky Mountain National Park. We're on what's called Hen Wallows Trail. It's a 2-mile hike. Pretty good terrain going uphill. Stony, rocky, rooty. Not quite climbing, but definitely going uphill. It's a good workout. And we're heading toward a, what was it, 80-foot falls?
I think it's a 95-foot fall.
Big waterfall up there. So we should be able to get some good footage. That's about it. I'll show you how the terrain is. quite grade. So we've been, I don't know, an hour or so into this trail. Hour and how long, babe? Hour and a half on this trail. And again, we are in the middle of nowhere. Smoky Mountains. This trail is going to a waterfall, but we've been walking and walking and walking. We just saw a sign back there was another mile, 1.2 miles. This is a little flat spot here, so it's quite restful compared to the rest of this thing. It's been pretty uphill and, you know, rough terrain, so it's been a pretty good walk. They said it was moderate. I was disagreeing with that at the beginning of this, but I could see that now. We passed some older folks. They're really taking their time getting up here. They looked like they were probably in their late 60s. Passed a couple groups coming back down. One lady was in bad shape with her knees. So, yeah, pretty challenging hike. And we're heading back up the hill again, so I'm going to sign off.
popcorn on the cob. Pops right off the cob.
Okay, we've already eaten a little bit of it. But before they're all gone, I'm going to point out what we got from the local candy store. These right here are called Buckeyes. These are chocolate and peanut butter fudge. These are chocolate covered Oreos. These are chocolate covered Nutter Butters. These are chocolate covered coconut shavings. These are called Tennessee Mud, which is peanuts, Rice Krispie treats, and marshmallows covered with chocolate. We've already had some of the coconut, some of the Tennessee Mud. Lori's getting a knife so we could cut the fudge and try that one. But boy, oh boy, it's tasting good.